Yeah.
One solution, 5-star service. What is it, guys? It's gonna be our call center solution. Yeah.
Well, apparently Jason is overly hyped.
No. I'm okay, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so it's so good to be here once again. We're gonna have another live stream to talk about this complete solution, I guess.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah. Well, let's just chat for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it
because all we see, well, it's just we have just started open it, and well, a lot of people are still coming in, so we wait for a while. Well, we see a lot of our friends coming from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Great. Hello from Xiamen. Let us know where you're from.
Yeah, it's always gonna be great for us to see you guys in the live chat channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Hello. Wow, we already got so much comment. Great. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, good. How's everything going? Huh? How's everything going here for you guys? Things are doing good. Everything is great. Well, I guess one of the reasons why we haven't been done a live stream.
Yeah, we got lots of job to do, right?
Yeah,
we've been quite busy on another project. You guys probably heard about it. It's gonna be our podcast. So we've been quite busy on that project for a really long time. Yeah.
Jason actually invests a lot of his time in the podcast.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But well, we are here to talk about the Yeastar. Hi, I'm Ram. Hi. Wow. Good. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is there any new features that we can talk about besides this live stream? Just before we actually got started.
You mean some other new features?
I believe in the next upgrade we will be looking at Facebook Meta integration.
Yeah. That's right. We've been talking about that topic for a really long time. So exactly when?
Next upgrade will be ready on July, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be ready on July, so we'll have a
summer holiday. We will just bring you guys something else.
Yeah.
Right?
We will support Meta, and we will be supporting sending. Start a session. That is to say, sending messages with WhatsApp.
Yeah, to the outside.
Yeah. Now we only support receiving messages.
Now it's inbound messaging.
Well, that's actually a service offered by WhatsApp business platform. If you have that, well, it's not free, so it will charge you by sessions. But basically, if you have that license, let's say, you will be able to send messages, initiate a session with WhatsApp, and we will be supporting that on July as well. Yeah, so
summer holiday gift, right?
Yeah,
that
summer
sounds
holiday.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, lots of customers they were asking about that feature actually.
Yeah, a lot. Guys, I am in charge of most trainings in Latin America. Well, they are asking a lot of these questions.
Right.
Hey, when are you going to support sending messages with WhatsApp? Will that be free? They actually, our customers, they give us a lot of useful information.
Sure.
So thank you.
Yeah.
We need PBX supported Opera PMS.
Opera PMS. Wow.
Is that already supported?
Opera PMS. Guys, I think that solution is already supported on the PC system. You almost confused me.
Yeah, it takes us a little while. Ram,
we
Ram.
got the solution. We got the solution. It's Oracle Opera on the PC system. Just give it a check on your system.
Well, technically speaking, any PMS that works with FIAS protocol is supported.
Yeah.
Surely Opera is supported.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay, wow, hello. SDK tech specialist here for iOS SDK integration. I need support. Okay.
Tech support.
Everybody's chatting. It's like on a plaza,
Sure.
Everybody is looking for, the things that they want.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to start a conversation. That's good. That's great. Okay, so let's start. Okay.
Yeah, people are here, and
Yeah.
we're supposed to jump
We're
in.
excited.
Yeah, let's talk about our topic today.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about this inbound call center solution. I mean, you guys may have heard about it. Recently, we launched the new firmware on the Yeastar system with a whole bunch of new features.
Yeah.
I guess what truly matters is going to be the call center. To be very honest, we have lots of important updates. Previously, we have a couple of trainings. We've been talking about these features one by one, but I don't think we have a proper opportunity to put all things together to present you guys the complete solution.
Yeah, because all the upgrades are spread into several, new
different
firmwares,
sessions, different parts.
New firmwares. We never got a chance to give you a wrap up. So this is what we try to do here today, to give you a wrap up to see what does our inbound call center solution looks right at this moment.
Sure.
Yeah? So this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, hello, guys. By the way, if you have any questions, any comments during the session, please let us know in the comment. Our colleague is here. They will be helping us.
Yeah. Same as usual, drop your questions in the channel. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, let's get into it. Well, talking about the call center, this is not a technical training, so I'm not going to talk about features directly. Let's just think about this, guys. When we talk about the call center as a caller or as a customer, how does it look like? You're going to call to the call center, right?
Yeah, so today we will break down our call centers with a standardized call flow.
Sure.
Right? Let's show you.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a call flow. We will break down each part to talk about the new features, important functions, and we will explain how it works, session by session, part by part.
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do here today. The first step.
Yeah, first step, you're going to grab your phone, make a call, and go reach out the service center. For example, let's see you're going to call Yeastar.
Yeah.
We got a service center.
Yeah.
Right? But absolutely, at the very beginning, you're not going to go through the call center directly. You're going to go through the IVR.
The IVR.
So check on the screen. That's going to be the first stop.
Yeah.
You're going to go access that place.
Yeah, the IVR will be the first step.
Sure.
Right?
About the IVR, do we have something special?
Well, first of all, I will start with things that most of you guys probably already know.
Sure.
Okay. We do support, by default, 32 levels of IVR.
Yeah, that's crazy. 32, guys.
We give you an overkill by default.
Sure.
Unlike some other brand that you might find in the market, they give you like 5, 6 levels of IVR at the very beginning. If you need more.
Additional license.
They're
going to charge you.
This is not how we work here. We give you 32 levels of IVR by default, right? Basically you can assign different key to different destination. This is how IVR works. Sure. But here, what we're going to be talking about today is a new feature we have added, which is advanced IVR. So how is it advanced?
Well, you can absolutely put different conditions on your IVR. This is something really special on the IVR, to be very honest. You can't even imagine this, guys. Normally, you call to the IVR, the system will just play the prompt, the instruction, whatever. You're going to follow that flow. You press number, different buttons to reach out the destination. What if this is out of business hour? Just let me ask you a quick question. If this is out of the business hour, well, if you follow the original IVR, still your destination will be the original destination. Yeah.
So we need a solution to flexibly redirect the calls to different destinations based on the schedule. And as you can see on the on the graph here, based on its language choice.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So I guess we can better explain it with a...
That's right. I even prepared a short video clip for you guys.
Yeah.
So it's better for us to take a look on the video, right? So how about we just have a check?
I'm going to go to my mobile and let's just make a phone call. Call Yeastar. That's a pretty good idea. Of course, we're going to enable this new feature. Let's see the difference. Okay.
Thank you for calling Yeastar.
Well, yeah, that's the IVR normally, right? Thank you for calling. You just follow the instruction. And you guys can see right now it's the business hour, so not a problem.
For sales information, please press 1.
Okay, that's for the sales department. I'm just going to do it.
Hello, this is Yeastar. How can I help you?
Hey, how's it going? I'm calling you right now. It's just for collecting some information. So please just update me.
Great, I will send you by email.
Sure. That's fine. Not a problem. Send me by email. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, so obviously it works, right? This is the business hour. We're going to go through the IVR to reach out sales department. Well, what if this is out of business hour? Let's see. It's midnight. Okay, well, let's call Yeastar and let's see what's going to happen.
Thank you for calling Yeastar.
Same IVR. It will just ask me to press 1, so let's do the same thing.
Please press 2. Please leave your message followed by pound key.
You guys can hear it, right? It's the different destinations. Quite interesting, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I think that video explains everything, right?
Yeah.
It's very straightforward. When the campfire starts, right, your call will just be routed to the right destination, which is going to be the group voicemail.
Yeah.
It really makes sense.
Yeah, it's very easy to understand, right? Your IVR will work around your schedule.
Exactly.
Right? One destination for working hours, other destinations for other period of time.
Sure.
Right? This is how it works.
Yeah.
And well, technically speaking, originally without the advanced IVR, it's not totally impossible to realize this somehow. But the thing is, it's so complicated.
Yeah, I get it. Even without this advanced feature, we can figure out some way to solve the issue.
Basically,
but it will just be a little bit tricky.
You create one inbound route for one period of time.
Sure.
Right. So that makes things very complicated.
Yeah.
But now we have this advanced IVR. Okay,
We'll put everything all together. So
let's just jump into the system.
That's right.
Yeah, let's take a look.
check on the screen, okay?
Yeah.
So guys, about this configuration technically is quite easy. For the rest of your settings, they're all going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
You can keep it this way, not a problem. Something special is actually on the key press event.
Yeah, well, first off, this is IVR, right? You assign one key to one destination.
Sure, like what I did.
Yeah, this
you
is how it
press
works.
1, that will be sales department. You press 2, that will be tech support.
Or you assign the key to another level IVR, right?
Sure,
This is how it works. But here we have a new button.
Yeah, advanced setting. Now we click on that one, we can enable time condition.
Yeah.
This is something we were talking about.
Yeah, which means that we can assign keys to different timetable, to different schedules, right?
Yeah. And for the time condition, you even got 2 choices. Number 1 will be same time condition for all key presses. Let's talk about this one first.
Yeah.
So if I use this one, let's just pick a time condition.
Yeah, that means you assign one schedule to all keys.
Sure.
And all keys, all options will work around the same schedule.
Exactly.
So here we just,
I use the easiest one.
the
right?
global timetable,
hour. Sure.
business hour,
Okay, and this is what is happening, guys. Now back to the key press 1. It's different, right?
We have 3 destinations for each key now.
Sure. So other business hours, let's just keep the original destination. It might be my sales department, ring group sales department.
Yeah.
Well, if this is out of business hour, I suppose it will be group voicemail.
Probably.
Yeah. And for holiday destination, well, if you don't want to pick it up, well, let's just hand it up. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is basically how it works, right?
Yeah.
We use the same time condition for all keys. So for the key press 2, it will be the same thing.
Yeah, we can do such configuration.
Sure.
But at the same time, we can assign different schedule to different keys, right?
That means you can also choose the option 2. You can select custom time condition for each key presses. That will be more flexible, to be very honest.
Yeah.
Have a look. Now, for your key 1, the time-based mode, it can be all time, it can be global business hours.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We can choose one schedule for each key, right?
This is key 1.
Or if we don't have a key if we don't have a schedule that is proper for this key, we can just create one just
use
right
the
here.
custom business hour.
Yeah, right here, right? And then we assign the destination here.
Sure.
Very flexible, and more importantly, very easy to configure.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is how it works.
Sure. And one more thing you have here is going to be language options. For example, let's talk about Yeastar. You guys call to Yeastar office, you will hear something like, for English service, please press 1. For Chinese service, please press 2.
Yeah.
Well, for the language options, mostly we're going to play our custom prompts.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But absolutely, you also want to have a more customized option for your IVR.
Yeah.
Even for the system prompt, you want to follow the right one.
Yeah.
So we can also enable this one. For example, if I press 1 that's English service, the language can be in English as well.
Yeah.
And for Chinese service, if that's key 2, I will make the language as Chinese.
Yeah, this is how it works.
Yeah.
So here in this list, you will see all the language prompt that has been downloaded to this PBX.
Exactly.
And here in this list, what you see here is all the prompts that we have downloaded.
Sure.
But that's not all the language that we support, right?
Yeah. You guys just don't forget, if you need it, you can change this anytime. Get back to the system prompt, click on download.
Yeah, of course, if you're working in a multi-language situation, naturally you will record a lot of your own, prompt.
Sure.
Of course, saying what you want, whatever you want to say. But in some cases, in some IVRs, you play the prompt from the system. Yeah, you play the system prompt.
Exactly.
And this makes sure that in this case, the system will play the right language. Yeah. So now you understand this. Okay, we have a IVR that can work around your schedule and your language preference.
Exactly.
Multi-language preference that will help you a lot, and more importantly, makes it so much easier to configure.
Yeah. Now 5-star service comes.
Yeah. And if you really think about it, right? If your call center, but a lot of call center have this branch office, multi-office situation where they have
in different time zone, I guess.
Yeah. We have different offices in different time zones. They are offering global service, right? So this way, when a call comes in, the PBX can just deliver the calls based on the schedule.
Exactly.
Based on the time zones, right?
Yeah.
So it makes it possible for a call center, with international offices all around the world, or working shifts to cover 24/7 services.
24/7. Wow, that's truly 5-star service.
Yeah. Well, in this case, plus the multi-language solution, you will have the system easily manage this situation, right? You can use one unified PBX in the headquarters probably, and to realize the service for all branches all around the world. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. So that's it. That was basically all for the IVR and also the first step. But this is not finished yet, right? We call to the IVR. Let's see, we go through the IVR. We got a very good user experience. Now what? Now it will be the next step.
Yeah. The next stop, will be the queue.
The next step will just be the queue, absolutely.
The queue.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's going to be the call center itself.
So
So about
got into the queue.
Yeah. About the queue, I guess this time we also have a very important update. But just hold on a second. I guess we can talk about something basic at the very beginning.
Yeah. Because queue is actually the most fundamental feature for a call center. Why? Because people, callers waiting in line in the queue, and you have to have a automatically distribution system for the waiting calls, right? This is what we offer with the queue basically, and this is the key part here. And at the very beginning, now we have workload-based routing, as you can see here. It means that
That's right.
Yeah, it means that we route the calls based on the basically availability of the agents. So if the agent is free, they will have the chance to answer the calls.
Exactly.
Right? If they have least workload recently,
you can actually make your own selection.
You can see
we provide you a bunch of ring strategies. So absolutely up to you.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, it's based on the availability of each one of these agents. If they're all available, that's cool. We can just use the ring strategy to ring them. I don't know, maybe the guy with the least recent calls.
So it's workload-based routing, very easy to understand, right? But what if I want to ensure the service quality of my call center? So I want the most qualified agent to have higher chance to answer all the calls.
Sure, you mean like we have a call center for VIP customers, let's say.
Yeah.
So absolutely, we have masters, we have interns. We would like to ask the masters to handle these phone calls in advance.
Yeah, that will be a skill-based routing.
Sure.
So now we have two modes. Also, we have
a short clip. Let's have a look.
To explain how it works, or what does it look like.
Sure.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the clip.
Once again.
It's you.
Yeah, just make a call.
Wow, it's moving really fast. Okay, weird sense of humor. Can we just pause a little bit.
Well, let's take a pause.
Okay, so Jason is making a call.
Yeah, I'm
to
the
a call
caller.
center.
I'm calling to Yeastar.
Yeah, so let's move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you guys can see
pause.
we got 3 agents. We got 3 agents,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And their identities are totally different.
Yeah, the first one is we have a beginner, a senior, and expert. Basically, they are all free because, as you can see here, they are not making any phone calls, right? Yeah. So they are all supposed to be able to receive the calls, right? But we want to ensure that this call goes to the expert.
Yeah.
Right? So this is how the skill-based routing.
Yeah. Now we just enable skill-based routing. You guys can see the phone goes to the expert.
Let's play on. Yeah, now, you see the expert is running, and
the expert will just play magic.
I guess no wonder the cat is the master.
This is our regular, actor in our live stream.
If you really think about it, the cat actually is more senior than the rest of the crew, than Dave and Horace.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that's true. But basically, this is how it works, right? We do not route the call. We do not only route the calls based on the availability or workload, but at the skill level. So let's see how to configure the
jump
PBX.
into the system. Let me just show you. Technically, guys, this feature is very easy to configure.
Yeah.
We got a ring strategy here, right? If you can, just move around here, you can see we have one more option,
routing.
which is skill-based routing. You can turn this thing on. And you probably have a question is, how do we set the skill level for each one of our agents?
Yeah.
Well, we click on members. We got a bunch of members. Let's see, we have dynamic agents. We have static agents. Now, it's up to you. You can absolutely set one of your agent, like Nicole. I'm gonna make her skill level as 1. That means she takes the first priority.
Yeah. Why don't you just add yourself into the queue panel?
What, you mean I put my extension here?
You're not in the queue panel.
I'm in the queue panel.
Okay, good.
All right, I'm in the queue. And also, I'm the static agent. I will handle phone calls all the time. All right.
Yeah, okay, good.
So like I said, we're going to keep Nicole as the master. And for the rest of them, we can change their skill level to something else.
Yeah.
Have a look. The lower the number is, the higher the skill level is. So that's why I'm going to change other skill level, make them be something else, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So we can make the difference.
So basically, the lower, the number is, the higher priority they get. So you can imagine that as skill first level.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Yeah, I don't want to pick up the phone call at the very beginning. So I don't want to be the master. Let me be the intern.
Okay, that's okay. So that means if a call comes in and everybody is free, Nicole, with skill level number 1, or first level, will be the first one to ring.
Yeah.
I got a question, okay?
Yeah, what is
we
it?
got a 3 agents that is in skill level 2. That means they have equal skill level. So how do we decide between them?
Well, it actually depends on your, check on this. It depends on your ring strategy configuration.
Okay. So if you, let's just, so if you enable the skill-based routing, the ring strategy will become ring strategy of equal skill level. So this setting will still work, but only among those who are at the same level, skill level.
The same skill level.
Yeah. Well, it just the reason why we do this is we want to give you the flexibility. Okay. You probably want the most qualified agents to answer the call first. You can also have the rookies to.
Yeah, you can take a reverse.
Take a
If
reverse.
you want them to take exercise, practice anyway.
Work other way around. It also works, right? Basically, you can just change the skill level, so the system will work according to the skill level they have set.
Yeah.
Right, and this is how skill-based routing basically works. So now we have skill-based routing and workload-based routing.
Sure.
So we can just basically satisfy the requirement of most customers that they need. Okay, and other than that,
let's just talk about another important feature. I guess it's gonna be this one.
Priority queue. Yeah. We actually talked about it.
In the previous live
stream. Yes.
Yeah, but let's just talk about this again.
A little bit. Yeah.
Reviewing time. Okay. About the priority queue, you guys know that this feature is not a must-have feature. It actually depends.
Yeah.
If you're running a service center, a bunch of service center, let's say, maybe you have one agent who's really capable to handle multiple service centers.
Multiple queues.
Yeah.
How can we decide if this agent is free and we have calls coming from multiple queues?
Yeah.
Which call does he answer?
That's right. That's right. This is going to be really tricky, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we don't have priority queue feature, well, perhaps it's under his decision. It's up to you, right? You got a different phone calls, you can pick it up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. Now we can make everything be more scientific. We can just turn on the priority queue. You got two different queues. You can set up the priority for each one of them.
Yeah.
Which one goes higher? Well, this guy will just handle that phone
Let's
call.
give them a quick example.
Yeah, a quick example. Why don't we talk about you?
Okay.
All right, you're the guy who can speak English and Spanish.
And Chinese.
Yeah, that's right. So let's see, we got and that's too complicated. Let's see English and Spanish.
Okay.
So let's see we have two different service centers. One for English service, the other one for Spanish service, and you're in both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can turn on the priority queue feature for both of them, and I can make English service queue weight maybe 6.
Okay.
And for Spanish service, I will just make it 8.
Ah, okay.
So that one takes the higher priority.
So that means the Spanish queue will always have higher priority.
Yeah.
So I, as the agent who is in charge of both queue, I will be the one who always answer the Spanish queue
Exactly.
first. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
But as you mentioned, you're going to answer the call from
Always
Spanish
first.
service always.
But imagine this. If we got a person who is waiting in the English queue for so long.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
And this guy would be pretty annoyed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Now we will just use another feature, guys.
Okay.
Just turn this thing on. Enable acceleration.
okay.
That's right. So I'm going to use the default setting as an example. Here, it gives you 30 seconds. That means the
What does that
customer's waiting time. Have a look. That means customer's waiting time.
So that means for each 30 seconds that the customer wait in this queue,
the priority wait will just be added with another additional point.
Okay, so in this situation, if the customer has been in the English survey has been waited for 1 minute, then they will have equal weight because that's
6
6
times.
initial weight plus 2, the additional weights.
Yeah.
Weights, right? And if it reaches 1 minute and a half, then it will be 9. It will be higher than the English queue, the Spanish queue,
Spanish.
and I will be answering.
Yeah, it will just be 9. But of course, it won't be like
It doesn't
this.
work that way, okay? But this is how it works.
Sure.
We just try to figure out a way to balance the static,
Priority. And also this is going to be the dynamic priority.
Yeah, clear balance here. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Sure.
I don't think I have seen this in other brands.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, maybe we are not familiar with other brands, probably.
Perhaps.
But let us know, okay?
Yeah. But seriously, this feature really helps.
It really helps, right? But I have another question, okay?
What is it?
We are a kind of call center, right?
Yeah.
So the customer experience, well, this feature is designed to enhance the customer experience because they are waiting.
True.
Their patients are running low, seconds by seconds.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, how can we keep them happy?
Take it easy.
Yeah.
We got an announcement, guys. If you want to make your customers happy, so many announcements there. You can absolutely upload whatever you want to do there.
Yeah.
For example, you can upload advertisement.
Well, you want to keep them happy by playing advertisement for them?
I don't know. Maybe they will like the advertisement.
Okay.
Anyway, I was just joking. So the point here is we can actually upload different prompts there to play different announcement.
Yeah.
For example, like a call position announcement, estimated
waiting time.
Exactly.
Just to keep them informed.
Sure.
About how much time will they have to invest into waiting for the service.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And of course, there's periodic announcement.
Yeah, the advertisement.
Or something entertaining.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, basically, this is how it works.
Yeah.
But there is another case. What if the customer simply just don't want to wait?
You mean we have a quite busy queue?
Yeah.
Right? So probably this customer I don't have any patience to be here, right?
Running out.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem on the P-Series system. Maybe that might be an issue on some other systems. I don't know. But for P-Series system, it's not going to be a problem, guys.
Okay.
On the P-Series system, we got a special feature which is called Callback.
Queue callback.
That's right. Now you will just need to turn this thing on. The queue callback feature is just like, I would like to see this is kind of like a reservation solution.
Yeah, reservation solution. That's good.
So you call to the service center, it's quite busy, nobody's gonna pick up your phone call, it's okay. We trigger the queue callback feature.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you one more option. You can actually choose to reserve your position.
Yeah, and you can just simply disconnect
Yeah.
from the call.
Sure.
Right, you hang up, you do whatever you want. When there is a free agent, of course, when it's your turn,
Yeah.
well, the PBX will give you a callback and
Yeah.
automatically connect to the free agent. That means you have your position reserved in the queue. At the same time, you don't have to wait
That's
in
right.
line.
Yeah.
Perfect solution, right?
Sure. So that's why I said I don't think this is gonna be an issue on P-Series system.
Yeah, let's just explain.
Yeah, explain
bit
a
how
little
it
bit here. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, for the queue callback feature, just have a look here. 2 options. You can try number 1, triggered by caller input. If you use this one, don't forget to upload the prompt because you will need to tell the customer, hey, I just enabled the feature for you.
Yeah.
You can press, maybe this example, please press 1 to reserve your position. That's okay. You upload the prompt to tell them. So they can just press 1, the phone call will be hung up, and once there's available agent, it will get connected directly.
Yeah.
This is option 1. Also, we can try option 2, auto-triggered after the timeout. Let's see this customer, he's just waiting there for a really long time, and he just reaches out the timeout. Well, sure thing, not a problem. Timeout will be 90 seconds. If you're okay, you can stay there for 90 seconds.
Yeah.
After 90 seconds, the call will just be hung up. And once there's available agent, once again, this callback will be triggered automatically.
Yeah. So this makes sure that you don't actually miss calls.
Sure.
Because simply because the callers don't want to wait.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This ensures your SLA.
Yeah. That's right. Talking about SLA, guys, check on this. On the P-Series system, another important feature, it's going to be the service level agreement.
Yeah, this is actually one of the key data for every service center, right? Call center. You have to set up your benchmark,
Yeah.
for your service quality. So here we give you an SLA option. You can actually customize your own, let's say, algorithm.
Sure. But let me just talk about this SLA. Let's keep it this way. I'm going to use the default SLA and let's have a look. So right now you can check the configuration looks like the SLA time is 60 seconds. The evaluation interval 30 minutes. Alarm threshold 80%. So that basically means our system will start to calculate every 30 minutes, of course. And it will just calculate exactly how many phone calls do we have there totally and how many phone calls have been handled under 60 seconds.
Yeah.
It will just show you the final result.
Yeah.
If the final result is over 80%,
that
we
means
did a pretty good
more
job.
than 80% calls are being handled
Under
within
60 seconds.
60 seconds. That's good.
Yeah, but if this is lower than 80%,
You are screwed.
really? That's so serious. Okay.
But the system will give you an alarm.
Yeah, that's right.
And of course, the SLA will be registered and reported. We will be seeing it a little bit later, right?
Yeah, that's right. Sure. So generally speaking, all these things, all these key features are all for getting a better user experience to our customers, for people who's calling you, right? They call to us, they will get a very good experience if you just enable all these features. But what about agents?
Yeah.
Do we have some solutions for agents?
Yeah. Well, this is the queue, right? Where people waiting in line, where we have, skill-based routing, workload-based routing to manage the calls.
Sure.
We have various ways to keep people happy.
Yeah.
We have, SLAs to, ensure the quality, the efficiency here.
Yeah.
We need to offer a tool for the agents when they actually get a call.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't forget the web client, and especially don't forget the call center console.
That brings us to our call center console.
Sure.
Ooh.
I got a call right now, and I'm the agent. I think I can pick it up.
Yeah, minimize the screen.
Sure.
please.
Okay. First of all, guys, this is gonna be the call center console, and this is exactly the interface for you to manage the whole thing. Of course, your call center, your service center, anyway. We got 2 parts: Wallboard plus the queue panel. So the queue panel, I guess for most of our cases, this is going to be a very straightforward tool for people who's in charge.
Yeah.
Like manager, supervisor.
Ooh, so many calls are coming in.
It looks like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to see all the details, the waiting calls, the active calls. Anyway, They're just going to be posted here.
Yeah, so you will be able to visualize all the calls that is going on right at this moment, right? You can see the calls are ringing, the calls are waiting.
You can also have some quick access to manage the call, like a redirect it, hand it up, or pick it up, or maybe I can drag and drop. I can distribute the call to some particular agent directly.
Yeah, that is free.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And for the ongoing calls, the active calls here, we can actually initiate a monitor.
Oh,
right?
yeah, sure. Like barge in mode, whisper mode, what else? What else? Oh, I get
normal mode.
Yeah.
Well, that means that, as a supervisor, you will be able to hear the conversation.
Sure.
Right? This is quite normal for call centers.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when they are training, new agents.
Exactly.
They do this a lot. Well, this is how it works.
Sure.
And as a supervisor, as you can see, I will be able to see, first of all,
the agents.
The agents.
You can also see
all
these
my
agents here.
I will be able to see their status, either they are free or not. Well,
you can also control their status for sure. You want to take a pause for them. You want to kick this guy out of the service center. Anyway, it's all under your control. That's the point.
Yeah, and more than that, we can actually see this data of each people. Essential data like answered calls,
this
missed
guy
calls.
got four missed calls. You're so screwed.
Taro is screwed.
Now it's 5.
Okay, Taro is screwed. Okay, so all those data, this is an example, right?
Sure.
All those data reflects the performance of each individual agent.
Yeah.
So as a supervisor, you will be very easy. It's very easy for you to just find out, how is everybody going on, right? And we also have a, summary data for this queue, right?
Yeah.
In front. No. Let's just here at the top.
Yeah, on the top side.
Yeah.
Top side, it gives you a summary. So if you want to have an overview of the queue performance, take a look on the top side.
Yeah. And speaking of the data, we also give you another page where we can display all the data in a more graphical and intuitive form.
Yeah, which is the Wallboard.
Yeah. As you can see, everything.
I think we can make a full screen.
Yeah.
That looks better.
Yeah. Well, as you can see here, everything, all the data, important data, are displayed in a graphical way.
Sure.
Right? And so you will be able to see how is everything working. And okay, let's pause here. Okay.
Yeah, let me just pause it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, the new update also gives you guys 2 different views. Now, one is the graphical view.
Yeah, you already seen it.
Sure. The number 2 is going to be the chart view. So let's say I'm the manager, I'm the supervisor. I want to see the details. I can check on the view 2. It gives me all the detail, all the key parameters I need there for the call center performance, the SLA, the missed calls. Anyway, it's very straightforward. So this is something, a little bit different comparing with the previous one.
Yeah, so this is how it works.
Yeah, and also back to the interface, back to your web client interface. You can also have some quick access, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but it will make your job way much easier.
Yeah, so if you see missed calls, abandoned calls here in graphical views or in the chart views, you can just direct click to see all the calls.
Yeah.
And actually,
you can also change the processing result.
Well, before that, you need
but
to
you better just call back.
Yeah, with this button.
You call this guy back, okay? That means you're handling. I don't have the permission.
You're in a call right now.
Yeah.
So.
Let me let me hand it up.
Okay. Well, this is how it works, okay? You see the missed calls or abandoned calls, you can just call back.
Yeah.
Right? You can just call back. And once you're done, you can just change the status. This status will be synchronized to all your colleagues.
Sure.
All the other agents within the same queue.
Yeah.
So they will be able to see, they will be able to informed in real time, okay, even though this is a missed call, but it has been done. It has been dealt with. So, I can just stay back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Exactly.
Yeah. And of course, in the chart view, we can actually choose which data do we want to display, right?
Yeah, there's a filter, guys. You can use the filter to get whatever you prefer to have on this particular view.
We have a question here. Wallboard is available for all agents. Well, you can actually customize the permission to access to the Wallboard.
Yeah.
It's not for every agent. You can decide to
Yeah,
whom
that's right.
exactly.
That's right. For the queue configuration, you guys still remember, we got, I think it's called preferences settings. You click on that one, you can actually customize the user permission for it.
I see Tatos have two questions. He will probably want us to explain what is dynamic agents and why do we pause them. Just hold on for a minute, okay? We will go back to your question after, when we have done everything, okay?
Okay.
Just hold on a second, okay?
Hold on a second.
Stay with us. Don't go away.
Okay.
We see your questions. We will help you.
Okay, so let's keep going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all for this part, the Wallboard part. Another important thing you guys will have, especially if you're the agent, it's going to be the call logs.
Yeah.
When you click on that one, firstly you will see your personal call log. Not a problem.
Yeah.
The other thing you have here is the queue call logs.
Yeah, so we divide the call logs into personal call logs and queue call logs. Okay, so personal call logs, we have included, all the call activities from the, personal extension.
Sure.
But if the call are made from queues, then it will be dropped into the queue call logs. And here you will be able to see all the histories.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see all the missed calls.
Sure, and you're supposed to call this customer back. And of course, change the processing.
You can call them back right here and change the status.
Yeah,
of course, this is how it works. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so that's for the queue call log.
Yeah.
And another thing, talking about this one, another very important part is, hey, where can I figure out the service center's performance?
Yeah, because we're already on the call center managing, part, right?
Sure.
Well, as a queue manager, what they need to see is real-time data.
Sure.
Right. They need to have certain permissions to certain operations, like monitors, like managing the agents, to make sure that things are going right.
Yeah.
But for the call center managers, administrators, they need to see
this.
reports.
Yeah, for call report, guys, first of all, we already got a bunch of reports.
Yeah.
What we have here is we add some new reports on it.
Yeah.
And also we got some important updates on it.
Yeah, for example, the IVR reports.
Yeah, this is actually a new one.
But we don't have any IVR, so there's no data here. But we have IVR reports.
Sure.
Yeah, this is only one example.
Yeah, another example, like I'm going to pick the queue performance, as an example.
Yeah.
So let me cancel the time condition.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, you can have an overview.
Yeah.
This is going to be a general overview summary to check
all
the performance
of
this queue. And you can also click on details.
Yeah.
So every single one of these agents, these phone calls, what is the status, does it handled anyway? It will be posted here, right over here.
Yeah. And remember, we have many types of reports.
Sure.
So
this is just one of them, by the way.
Yeah.
And don't forget the schedule reports.
Yeah.
If you want to get the feedback from your system automatically, all right, just add your schedule here. Tell the system when and where would you like to collect the feedback.
Yeah, so basically, all the reports are available to generate automatically and download automatically. So that means you can have your, you can first of all select what types of support reports do you need.
Sure.
You can have them to send you daily, weekly, monthly, however you want, right? And you can actually assign mailboxes for with which to receive all the reports.
Put my mailbox here.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is Jason's report. Yeah. So once we set it here, well, the system will just generate the reports and send it to the mailbox automatically. You can have multiple mailboxes, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is how it works, right? Reporting are very, very important. And of course, we have it done like this.
Yeah.
But we are keep adding new reports.
Exactly.
If you have been follow us tightly, you will see on each release note, pretty much, we add new type of reports.
Yeah, we just make these, statistics be more scientific. Exactly.
Is the Wallboard a standard PBX feature or an subscription feature?
Subscription.
Subscription.
Yeah,
Enterprise
subscription,
plan.
guys.
Enterprise plan. But if you're working with Cloud Edition or Software Edition, that means
that's already in it.
It's already in it because it starts with Enterprise plan.
Yeah,
this is how it works. So then that's, I guess, for Cloud and Software Edition, that's a, we will have that.
That's a
by
must-have
default.
solution.
You will have that by default.
Yeah.
You cannot not having that. Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, this is basically it for the reports, right? But there are other requirements. Like for example, third-party integration for
Oh yeah, talking about
centers.
call center,
Yeah,
you know, you're not just gonna use the phone system to handle phone calls.
Yeah.
Something else you will do is pretty sure. Like I said, you have a service center for sales department.
Yeah.
You use CRMs, right?
Yeah.
Or if this is a service center for
you probably need ticket system.
technicians,
Yeah.
you will also use the ticket system.
Yeah.
So that's right.
Yeah.
We officially got this integration solution with all these. Where is it? That side. We got this integration with all these, vendors. That's right. So it's a ready-to-go solution. If you got their license, you got the P-Series system, a few clicks, you can make the integration works.
Yeah, we realized integration through API.
Yeah.
So that means you have to get API in our PBX and of course the API license on the CRMs.
Yeah.
For some CRM, it's free. For some CRM, it's
They will charge you.
they will charge you. But that depends on what CRMs are you using. And of course, as always, if there are other CRMs or ticket system that you want us to integrate that is not on this list, let us know.
Let us know, all right?
In the comment.
Yeah, sure. So you can just send us your feedback anytime. You can send it through the email, through the live chat, or send it to our engineers directly. Anyway,
No problem at
just
all.
let us know.
Yeah. And
what? Go ahead.
yeah. Let's get back to
Sure, the previous question, right?
Tato's question.
Sure.
Tato's, yeah. Tato's. We are back to you. Okay. You ask us about what is dynamic agent and what is POS. Okay. First of all, dynamic agent. Okay. So for agents, we haven't talked about this. Okay. When it comes to agent management, we have 3 types of roles for agents.
Yeah.
Dynamic agents, static agents,
Static agent,
and
manager.
Yeah. Queue manager. Well, okay. So static agents, they will log in automatically.
A static agent, that's not login. They're just gonna in the queue all the time.
As long as they are logging to their client, they are in.
That's
the
right.
Agent.
Just make sure your extension is connected, then you're just in the queue.
You'll always be in the queue to answer calls.
Sure.
As for dynamic agents, they are not in the queue by default. But like for example, if the queue got really, really busy, then dynamic agents are allowed to get in anytime they want.
They can use feature code, or they can log into the web client, use buttons. Anyway, they can choose to log into the queue, or they can log out. If they log out, well, that means I'm not gonna work in this queue. If there's some phone calls, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not gonna handle it.
Yeah. So that means that was what dynamic mean.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, we have queue manager. Well, of course, we have shown that.
Yeah, the queue manager is like the third person.
Yeah.
He's not even in the queue. He will just stay aside. I'm gonna have a look, have a check.
Yeah. So the queue manager are the ones who have all the datas,
Right.
Access to all the datas, all the operations, like monitors, like manually distribute the calls, like things like that. And POS. Okay. So like for example, sometimes the agent need to get a cup of water.
Yeah, you need to take a break.
You need to go to bathroom, right? You take a pause. Okay. In professional call center, they will count their pause time into their final KPI.
Sure.
So we need to click pause. First of all, click pause. So this agent will temporarily not be available for receiving calls, right? At the same time, this action will be recorded in the report.
Yeah.
So the system can calculate, so how much time are they online, how much time are they pausing. In some call center, they require 97% of their working hours online. So they only have 3% of their working hours that can be pause or lunch break or anything. And by the way, the queue manager, if authorized by the system administrator, they can actually manually pause some agent.
Yeah.
Like for example, if the manager consider, okay, this guy is in a really bad form. Like, this is call center, let's be honest, okay? They have been talking to a very annoying customer and this agent is in a very bad move. He needs a little bit time off.
Just take a break.
Yeah, so a queue agent, the queue manager can just manually pause this.
This agent.
Yeah. This is how it works. Okay, these are, what are those things mean? Okay,
So is it clear?
can you say something about custom presence status? Yeah,
What status?
presence status.
Present status. Here, this one, right?
Okay, yeah,
You mean that one?
yeah,
Okay. The present status, actually, there's nothing to do with the call center.
yeah.
First of all, this is not about call center.
Yeah.
This is just for personal user account.
Extensions.
Yeah, extensions.
It's the extensions status.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Every single one of our extensions, they log into the system. We have a UC client solution. It's called Linkus, right?
Yeah.
So people can actually change their presence, and this presence status will be shared to others. And for example, if I got a business trip, I turn it to business trip. And it will just be presented on my web client, on my mobile client, and my desktop client. So my colleagues, they will see, oh, this guy is on business trip. I might probably not gonna call him right now.
And by the way, we can actually assign ring strategy to the status.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
is actually very important.
Sure.
Like for example, if I am on business trip, I should be available for calls, but not from my phone, from my IP phones.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm not in the office.
Sure.
So I can configure so that when I change my status to business trip, every calls that I receive, my IP phone will not ring at first, but my mobile client will ring at first. This is, we actually have a lot of configurations, parameters that can do this. Well, you can just
I give you guys an example.
Yeah.
Time conditional presence auto switch. This is something Ramon just mentioned. If this is out of business hour or on business hour, I would like to show people I'm available. I'm sorry. It's gonna be available. Okay. If this is holidays, that will just be off work.
Yeah.
Or maybe do not disturb. I think that
means
makes
do
sense.
not disturb.
Yeah. So this is the time conditional automatic switch your presence.
Yeah.
And also you mentioned the ring strategy. It's just something more advanced. Like here, take a look. I got my desktop phone. I have my Linkus UC client. So which one
to ring first?
Am I gonna ring it first? You can have your customization here easily.
Yeah, and also to even can forward this call to other extensions.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very flexible settings. Okay, good. Once again, guys, well, first of all, our colleague has been working with us, working for us.
Sure.
To help dealing with all those questions. Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Horace. Horace is here. Okay, so, guys, here we have a poll, for you guys to help us with our solution.
We would like to collect your feedback, so please.
Do you think the call center solution is competitive in your
market?
In your market.
Yeah.
This is actually quite important to let us know if our work here is pretty much done. What else do we need to do? No, this is actually quite important. We know that you guys need auto dialer. We know that.
Yeah.
We know
Finally, you just talk about this feature. I was thinking about, when? When will you see this?
This year.
Okay.
This year, we will surely have auto dialer, but it will be on the second half of this year.
Yeah.
For sure. But we will have it, not on the next upgrade. The next upgrade, as I have mentioned, is Meta and initiate
Outbound
sessions
messaging
on
WhatsApp.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And by the way, guys, please give us your feedback about this vote. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we have other. Okay, can I hide this vote? I don't know. Okay, let me just hide this vote.
Okay. So for the call center solution live stream, just be that. These are important updates. Once again, guys, have a try on your phone system. Get familiar with all these features, and next time it's gonna be real easy for you to promote the solution to your customers.
Yeah, that's true. We have free trials.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. And we have 2 more things to talk about.
Yeah. Number one, it's going to be this one. It's on our social media
already
right now. All right, it's a hot topic. All right, so please, guys, just check out the hashtag 18 easy moments with Yeastar.
Why it's 18 easy moments?
I don't know. There are
because this is 18th year of Yeastar.
Anniversary. Yeah.
Do you know, this is probably why you are not the expert. The cat is.
Yeah.
Even the cat knows it's 18 years, okay? Because it's 18th years, so we need to collect 18 easy moments with Yeastar. It's already on all the social media. Do you have any easy, happy moments with Yeastar? Share with us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And
I guess the next one is truly matters.
Truly matters for you.
Yeah, this is the project I was talking about before, all right, our podcast.
Yeah.
So recently we just launched the episode 4.
Yeah.
The latest podcast is available on our YouTube channel and also the podcasting platform.
Yeah, and
like
I believe
Spotify.
our colleague will send out a link.
Yeah, like Spotify, like Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
You guys really need to subscribe it first. And why? Let me tell you the reason. Because this episode 4, we got a special guest.
Yeah.
From the ISP. ISP, guys.
An ISP.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're working with, for example, Cloud PBX, we understand
Software
that.
PBX, Cloud PBX.
You will frequently be working with ISPs. And if you're working with hardware PBX, you will be constantly confronting ISPs.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Is that right? Don't you want to know what they're thinking about?
Yeah.
We have an ISP here in this podcast. We'll be talking about how they evaluate a solution. From where do they get their project?
Sure.
How do they work with others? Yeah. What do they think of a certain, our solution, not our solutions, but PBX's.
Exactly.
And what do they care about?
Sure.
Don't you want to know your cooperators, your clients, or your enemies?
Yeah, it might be your clients, might be your enemy. I don't know.
Yeah, well, really.
But there's a lot of chances, opportunities, challenges. So you must subscribe our podcast. Listen to it.
Yeah, listen to it.
Okay.
And of course, guys, if you want to be on our podcast, if you have something to share,
Join us.
Let us know.
So somebody posted Ramon's phone number on the screen. Call him.
But you already have Jason's mailbox.
Yeah, you got my mailbox.
Jason New
at Yeastar.com.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, guys, we'll be very happy to have you guys join our podcast. That's really interesting, really fun. Lots of fun. Yeah.
Okay, we have a question.
Yeah.
How many times will the PBX establish a call after activate the queue callback? How many times will the PBX attempt to reconnect after the call options? In other words, how long will the system wait for agents to become available? Okay. First of all, how long will as long as the agent is free.
Yeah.
The system will.
Once the agent is available, the system will just trigger the callback.
Like for example, you were supposed to be the third in the queue.
Yeah.
Right. So that means after the first 2 people are, are being served, right? Mm-hmm. And there is a free agent, you will be reconnected.
Yeah. Exactly. Once there's available agent, the phone will just be triggered. I mean, the call will be triggered, not the phone will be triggered.
Do you provide help for configurations? Right here? Yeah. You can ask questions. We will answer as possible as we can. Can we import contacts from Cisco Call Manager LDAP server, and can we integrate Windows? We got that a lot. Mm-hmm. Guys, Cisco LDAP is pretty closed ecosystem. Right?
Yeah.
They're designed not to be available for other brands, to be honest.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Guys, we're talking about Cisco. You know what Cisco is.
Yeah. They're designed to be close to other brands.
Yeah.
So this probably answers everything here. Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for your passion.
Sure.
We see the comments going on. We see that you have lots to talk about. Thank you guys so much. And this is actually the first live stream after the Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Right? And we will surely get back to you when we on the next upgrade, because as we mentioned, it's a pretty big one, with WhatsApp, with WhatsApp connection, with the
for outbound messaging, and
Meta,
also Meta.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's
That's it. That's
does
all.
Yeastar stand for anything something? I don't know. Yay, stars! Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't invent that name. Yeah, this is probably what does this mean? But it's an inspiring name. Yeah, it makes you happy, want to yell out.
Sure.
Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it for us
Yeah.
today. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, and stay tuned for the next one. And please subscribe
The podcast.
and participate the campaign.
Sure.
18 easy moments with Yeastar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And we're going to catch you guys soon in the next one. Have
Okay.
a great one.